I'm Mia Fortuno. This is my audience. This is my visual aid. Alright. I'm Mia Fortuno, and today I'm going to talk to you about how to slow down global warming and help the climate crisis. How many of you have bought a hydro or a reusable cup from Starbucks? Great. So living on this earth, it is humanity's job to take on climate change and global warming. How we do that goes further than denying a plastic bag in a store or buying a reusable cup. It requires us being conscious over the products we buy, what we eat, and how we dispose of our trash. The first thing I had to do as someone living eco-friendly was try not to get rid of plastic as a whole, but to lessen my use of plastic, whether that be outside, at school, or at home. Second was identifying what item went in what trash bin. What you throw away in a recycling bin is way different than what you would throw away in your trash bin. Lastly, how you get to your destination is a huge factor in our climate crisis. Driving to faraway places and leaving your car on as you're just sitting in it does way more damage than one can believe. So the first way that you can help the climate crisis and prevent global warming would be to lessen your plastic use. Ways you can do this would be buying things in bulk. Buying things in bulk are beneficial because it's easier for big families, it's cheaper, and there are ways you can make it more eco-friendly, such as going to stores that require you to bring reusable containers to fill up with your pastas, cereals, even oils. The biggest thing is packaging, so the less packaging, the better. You want juice? Try making some at home by squeezing some lemons, oranges, or even mushing some watermelon. Now that I have talked a lot about how you can make regular products that you buy more eco-friendly, I will go into how you can package them at home, school, or work. Ways you can do this is by using reusable cups, mugs, and containers. By doing this, it is more than just an accessory. You have to get used to bringing them everywhere, whether that be in your bag, in your car, or even just in your hand when you're going out to eat. By doing this, you're helping the earth slowly with the plastic consumption and helping the animals and the environment around you. The next way you can help the climate crisis and prevent global warming is by disposing of your trash into the right categories. There are 4 categories, or main categories, that are used for household items: recycling bin, organics, wet items, and hazards. The first one would be a recycling bin. Things that go inside a recycling bin would be plastic bottles, cereal boxes, cans, and glass. The next would be organics, such as bananas, apple cores, meat bones, cheese, and yogurt. Of course, with the cheese and yogurt, take them outside of the packaging and throw the packaging into your disposables. The next item would be wet items: oil, grease, and cooking fats. It is important to note that you don't want to include this in regular trash because you run the risk of contaminating people handling the trash and the environment that surrounds the trash at the trash facilities. The next would be hazards. Things that go in a hazards bin will be light bulbs, batteries, medicines, and cleaning products. Anything involving chemicals would go into your hazards bin. Again, important to note that you don't want to include this into your trash bin or your recycling bin because you do run contaminating the people who are handling the trash and the environment that the trash is in. There are many more categories of waste that we should be mindful of. However, again, these are the 4 main categories that involve household items. The next point would be transportation. When you drive a car, your car burns fuel. And when your car burns fuel, it emits carbon dioxide into the atmosphere. Carbon dioxide insulates heat from the sun, which is why when we talk about global warming and the climate crisis, it usually involves high temperatures. So this is also why you shouldn't leave your car running when you're not using it to go anywhere. Ways you can travel more green would be to make sure that the less cars that are out on the road, the better it is for the environment. So you got to remember the 3 B's: bus, BART, and bike. Like I said, when it comes to cars and traffic, there's a lot of people in those individual cars. So we can try traveling in bulk by using bus or BART. And if traveling in bulk is not necessarily for you, try doing it by bike. If it only takes you 5 to 10 minutes to get to work, even 15 minutes, take an extra 15 minutes just to bike there. Not only are you helping putting less carbon dioxide into the air, but you're also losing weight while doing so. So by lessening plastic use, disposing of items into the right categories, and taking other forms of transportations other than by car, those little steps will help slow down the damage made by global warming and will help improve our climate crisis. Thank you.